Every ounce of gold begins hidden beneath the weight of the earth.
Extraction starts with force, patience, and precision.
Human judgment guides machines of enormous power.
The mountain yields only when carefully broken. Hidden value reveals itself in fragments.
Gold appears long before it is understood.
Raw material begins its journey here. Tons of earth move for grams of gold.
Extraction is movement on an enormous scale.
Even dust must be controlled.
Size is reduced before refinement begins.
Density already separates value from waste.
Timing is as critical as strength. This is the last moment of untouched earth.
Gravity becomes the final extractor.
Everything gathers for the next stage.
Gold is still wild at this stage.
Extraction ends where transformation begins. Once freed, the earth must travel. The mine itself becomes a corridor. Efficiency is built on repetition. Quality control begins before processing.
Distance demands heavier logistics.
Gold leaves the earth behind.
Transformation waits ahead.
Gravity does the work once more.
Out of sight, the journey continues.
Transport ends where industry begins.
The factory marks the end of nature's control. Industry is built to overpower scale. Not all material is allowed forward.
Control begins with Swiss separation.
Flow replaces randiness.
Even air is engineered.
Machines still answer to people.
Stability is engineered, not assumed. Contamination is removed silently.
Every ton is measured. Too fast destroys efficiency.
The system tightens.
Preparation is invisible but essential.
Material waits its turn. Control replaces chaos.
Nothing enters unchecked.
Now the real refinement begins. This is where dirt starts to disappear. Water begins to strip away the earth. Nothing escapes without approval. The valuable fraction moves ahead. Weight becomes the judge. Gold reveals itself through patience. Precision cleaning preserves value. Subtle motion makes the difference.
Centrifugal force takes over.
Pressure replaces gravity.
Value condenses.
Not everything is kept. Purity is built in layers.
Motion slows before the next step.
Control defines consistency.
Only the best moves on.
Cleaning ends where transformation truly begins. Now the ore faces its first real transformation. Vertical movement prepares the next stage. Size must be perfected before heat. Uniformity ensures efficiency. Each grain is now ready for chemical action. Movement prepares the reaction.
Moisture activates the chemical path.
Preparation creates predictability. The material becomes fluid once again. Chemistry begins to unlock the gold. Heat accelerates the separation.
Centrifugal force reveals value.
Heaviness draws the gold downward. What lacks value is discarded. The gold-rich core is extracted.
Stillness clarifies the mixture.
Core processing ends where fire begins. The heart of transformation lies ahead. Now, fire takes command.
Moisture flees before true melting.
Heat reshapes the material step by step.
Electric currents awaken the gold.
Particles begin to surrender their form.
Solid becomes liquid under relentless heat.
Fire rejects anything unworthy.
Purity grows with every removal. The gold finally stands alone. Now it must leave its container.
Its journey becomes a river of fire.
One source beholds many destinies. Shapes are prepared before gold arrives.
Liquid wealth takes solid form.
Precision keeps every gram accounted for.
Fire fades, shape remains.
Even cooling is a controlled transformation.
What fire begins, machines will refine.
Now precision shifts from heat to machinery.
Automation frees what fire have shaped. The first true form emerges.
Machines handle value with absolute steadiness.
Air replaces fire as the controlling force.
Every bar is guided toward perfection.
Light searches for flaws unseen by the eye.
Automation decides each bar's path. Cleanliness defines quality.
Air sharpens the finish.
Even orientation is automated. Digital identity precedes permanent marking.
Positioning determines precision.
Even warmth must be measured.
Polishing elevates the surface quality.
Accuracy is proven before engraving.
Automation prepares for the final mark. Now machines will carve identity into gold. Precision becomes the language of value. Light cuts what tools cannot.
Depth gives permanence to every mark.
Identity is etched with absolute accuracy.
Imprint turns metal into a guarantee. Every edge must be flawless. Shine is crafted, not born.
Sound cleans where hands cannot reach.
Clarity comes from purity.
Drying completes the transition.
Every flaw is visible to the system.
Dimensions must be absolute. Even density tells a story.
Perfection is refined in details.
A final shield preserves the brilliance.
Stability completes the finish.
Inspection ensures integrity. Now the human eye will validate the machine's precision. Human judgment remains the final authority. The human eye sees what machines might miss.
Precision engraving is the signature of authenticity.
Weight conforms the science behind purity. Strength supports the value within. Inside, the gold must be flawless. Form follows function, without deviation.
Purity is proven, not assumed.
Temperature reveals hidden inconsistencies. Edges define craftsmanship. A flawless surface reflects the work behind it.
Nothing human should remain on pure gold.
Certification transforms material into value. Security ensures trust.
Only unanimity grants approval.
Quality assures value at every step. Now the gold is ready to leave the factory. The final stage begins with absolute order. A delicate layer guards the shine. Heat fixes the shield into place. Encapsulation protects both value and identity.
Security becomes visible.
Every detail links identity to authenticity.
Precision ensures safe travel. Protection strengthens in layers. The container is crafted with equal precision. Every shipment is protected against the unexpected. A final warning marks the cargo.
Tracking ensures accountability.
Structure guarantees safe transport. The journey demands absolute protection.
Security now takes command.
Protection for the world's most trusted metal.
Only security approves its movement. And so the gold leaves the factory, ready for the world. From rock to brilliance, the journey is complete.